In 1983, I lived in Uganda and I was part of a band called The Elements, together with my boyfriend Victor and my best friend Maggie and a bunch of other friends. That December 31st, we had been asked to go and perform at a New Year's Eve party at Summit View on top of Kololo Hill. And we knew that on top of Kololo Hill, there was an army camp, and then there was a road where all these important people lived. We were quite excited. We didn't quite know where the party was, but we got ready, and that evening at 7, Victor came with his sister and his friends Stephen and his brother Tim, and they fetched me and Maggie. We said bye to our parents and we drove towards Kololo. As we neared Summit View, driving up the hill, we found two men walking, and we thought maybe we should ask them where the party was. But in those days, during a civil war, you didn't know who to trust, and we decided not to ask them. We got to a T-junction, and we just didn't know where to go, so we just intuitively thought, let's turn right. And as we were driving, windows open, so we could hear the music from the party. We saw a man jump out of a tree, land in front of us, cock his gun and shout, "Say mama!" It was a soldier. Victor stopped the car and we all jumped out, hands in the air. "We're just looking for a party. We haven't done anything wrong." They said, "Shut up!" And they made us drive into the barracks. And then we had to sit in front of the car, in front of the headlights. And they asked us for identity documents. And then they asked us where we lived. And the one man was so angry. Why are these 4 people from Makindye with these 2 girls from Nakasero? They couldn't understand why we were together. While this was going on, our hearts beating very fast. This one wanting to kill us, these ones angry. The 2 men we had driven past came, and all the soldiers stood at attention and said, "Afande!" And they saluted them. And the 2 men asked what's going on. And they told them they needed to kill us because we weren't supposed to be there. Well, the 2 men said no, we would best be treated at the Makindye army barracks, which was where people went and never came back. And they made us sit in the car and said they're taking us to Makindye. Our hearts were beating. They made us drive down to the bottom of the hill, and then they told Victor to stop, and they got out of the car and they said, "Go, drive, and don't ever come back here." And that's how we saw 1984. Those 2 men, whoever they are, saved our life.